Okay, I couldn't resist it. They took the end cap off there, 4 screws, the end cap came straight off. I gave this a little wobble and get a little pull, and suddenly the whole thing was coming out. It just pulled straight out like that. So, what do we make of that? I suppose what I make of it is balance on there maybe. Yeah. Guess what I make of it is that it's only got a single bearing each end, and from what I've been looking on the way they're designed properly, you have a double bearing, tensioned against each other to take the end plate out. So unless that's some sort of special bearing there. Bearing on that end, bearing on that end. Well, I mean, feels fine. Wouldn't expect anything else, I suppose. Usual bit of wobble outside, as you expect, with a single roller bearing, I assume. My eyes aren't good enough to read the number on it. Black seal one side, blue the other. Interesting. Okay, quite. It's got the appearance of being balanced, which is nice. Some, I suppose you call them balancing marks, ground out of the stainless piece. Let's see what on this end we've got. Getting the light. Oh, okay, that's 2 parts. Oh, that's more than 2. Okay, there's a load of washers. Shim washers. Okay. 3 shim washers in that. Piece of plastic washer. Goes on that way. And a great big bearing with play that way. And it's big. I don't know that much about bearings. Don't know how you tell what's in there. I'm assuming it's just a ball roller bearing. Okay, so it's alright, but I mean that's obviously, that must be where the axial play is coming from. Rather than radial play, I don't know. Just had a look inside the bore, nothing obvious in there. Found a bit of metal swarf, which is always upsetting, but yeah, so I'm just going to put it back together again. It's all sealed, there's no grease or anything, it's just clean it up. Well, not clean it up, make sure there's nothing on it. Give it a bit of blue cloth, just to make sure it's all so. I mean, can't see anything obviously wrong, but I mean I now know how it's made. hasn't got twin bearings stacked against each other. It's got this shim arrangement, which is pushing on the shim arrangement to push on the outer the housing. Presumably the inside end, the outside, presses against something down inside there. Put it back together. Yeah, the shims again a second. I'll just use that back in there. I'll turn the mic around. I don't know if you can hear this. That's kind of that's a bit weird, that noise. Listen. What I'm doing is spinning that. That's weird. I don't know if it's come from the bearing or from the main, like lump of metal in the middle rubbing on something. The coils, or whatever you call them. But without the washers in there sealing it, pressing it all tight together, the play is obviously there in all directions now. So I think the washers on this shaft and in there and the plastic is quite a tight fit and actually hides some of the play in the bearings. I suppose you're bound to get more play until it's shimmed up properly. Yeah, perhaps it just needs proper shimming. Okay. Obviously I haven't got washers that big or anything, but that could be it. I mean, this is the shim system. You've got springs. So once they're compressed down, you get a preset tension applied. So it's not, not a horrible system. It might be perfectly fine for all I know. I mean, I've seen these posts about and twin match bearings stacked against each other and all that, but single race under predetermined tension. It's not horrible, it could work. So why is it not working? Interesting. Glad I took it apart. Anyway, yeah, that outer casing one is bigger than the other washers, and there's obviously a very tight fit in the. There we go, and that's just pushed on there. Oops. Probably upside down, doesn't matter. And here's the that face presses up, but this isn't precision now because it all depends on the springs to provide the correct load. There we are, and there. Yeah, they can obviously. Okay, that's with it pressed up. So you can see about 5mm of compression on the springs to go. And looking at their length, not a lot of won't be a lot of travel left. Okay, I think I'll just do them up, and that's really the end of the video. Don't expect it to be fixed when it's back together.